Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing really well. In today's video I am going to go through everything that I got in this month's Birchbox and Look Incredible Deluxe box, everything that I've tried, and basically tell you what I've thought of everything. Let's start with Look Incredible Deluxe. I'm probably going to be rushing through this video a bit just because I have to be around my dad's in 20 minutes to do some babysitting, and so I really wanted to get this filmed so then I can edit it once the children have gone to sleep and I'm at my dad's. Yeah, so I'm probably going to rush through this a little bit, so apologies for that if it does feel quite rushed. In the Look Incredible Deluxe box, so as always I will link both my unboxings down below because I'm assuming you've already watched them, you know what's inside and kind of you've seen swatches and you know what I thought of them at the time. The first thing I'm going to talk you through is the 7-piece Frozen set with Mally Beauty. So the eyeliner and then the blush and highlight stick, they are both going in my giveaway. I haven't actually used the mirror, but I mean, I've looked at it and wow, my highlight, wow, lovely, okay. I have looked at it and it looks like a good mirror, so definitely going to keep that. The lip gloss, the Anna lip gloss, I really liked. I wore this on Saturday and I really liked the way it looked, I liked the way it felt. I didn't notice it going like gloopy, it didn't feel uncomfortable at all. I didn't even notice it like wear off, but I did top it up a couple of times. There's the motorbike going past, sorry about that. I did top it up a couple of times throughout the day, but that's kind of as you'd expect. But a really nice, just simple lip gloss, I really liked that actually. The Pretty Perfect Lash Defining Mascara I have been using and it's not something that I would repurchase again. I'm still going to use it up because I have it, so I will use it up. It's not horrific, but there's something about the consistency of this mascara. It feels a bit like gloopy, is that the right word? Like a bit thick in texture, almost like stretchy slime or something. Yeah, I just feel like the texture is off. It's not super wet. I would be moaning if it was really wet. It's not super dry, it's just weird, and yeah, it doesn't do much for my eyelashes. It does kind of lengthen them a bit, but sometimes the product doesn't really stay on my lashes. It kind of like just wipes off again, and I don't really know, it's just not the best out there, but it's okay and I will make do with it at the moment. I'm using it alongside another mascara. I tend to use like 2 at a time, and yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's alright. The eyeshadow sticks, I have got them both on today. I have only tried them out today. I haven't tried them out at any other time throughout the month. Now, I put soft brown in my crease, and at first I was like, oh, that's a bit too dark for me. So I actually used my brush and blended it out with some Hoola bronzer to kind of give it a bit more warmth and also lighten up my eyes a little bit. And then I used Goldstone all over the lid, and I feel like it looks quite nice. When I first put it on, I was a bit like, oh no, this is too golden. But then, I don't know, as I did like my brows and my mascara and stuff, I actually thought it looked okay. So they are things I would probably like definitely actually reuse, but I'm not sure any of them are initial favourites of mine. But I really like the texture of them. I like the way they look. I feel like they are very nice products, and as I said in my unboxing, I have a purple one that like looks great and I wore for my cousin's wedding and it lasted all day and night. So yeah, they are good shadow sticks, but I'm not sure the colours necessarily go together. I think the brown is probably a bit too dark for the gold, and I feel like it looks okay with the Hoola bronzer in there as well. But if I just wore those two by themselves, I feel like it's just too much of a contrast. But yeah. The Makeup Forever Acrilip. I have got this on today. I have worn this a couple of times to just try it out. It's a nice kind of bright pinky shade, but it's not too light and too bright that I'm scared to wear it outside of my flat. It is a bit glossy, and I definitely prefer it once I've blotted, but I haven't blotted it today. It does, once you've removed it, it does leave a stain on your lips, which I quite like, because as it wears off you've still got the colour underneath. It's not like as your lipstick wears off you can see your normal lip colour shine through and it looks patchy. It's not like that at all. It definitely, I find it quite hard to apply without a lip liner, so I would definitely recommend putting a lip liner on, and it will definitely go on your teeth. So once it's kind of dried a little bit, definitely look in the mirror and check your teeth, because every time I smile it goes on my teeth. But I do really like the colour, and I think it feels nice as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. The NARS blusher I only put on for the first time today, and I mixed them both together, and actually, yes, it is a bit of a dark blusher, but it wasn't like I was expecting. Once I swirled it a little bit, that there would be so much pigment on there and it would just look like this kind of purple colour on my face. That's not the case at all. It like only a little bit showed up, so then like I swirled again, and I probably swirled a good like few times, putting it on the same cheek to kind of build up the colour, and that's what I definitely appreciate when it's something like this and I'm so pale. However, if you had deeper skin, I don't know, you might want the pigment to show up a bit more. But yeah, it definitely takes a good few swirls to kind of get the pigment there. But that could have been the brush I was using as well. But yeah, I actually quite like it. It is a darker blush than I normally wear, but it's good to experiment, isn't it? And then we have the Declior Night Balm. I have only used this once so far in the month. My skin has actually consistently been quite good recently. And yeah, I put this on. So I have oily skin, and I still, you know, I moisturise and stuff like that, and I still use things that are like, oh, reveal your inner glow and stuff like that. This goes on, so I kind of like swirl my finger inside. It goes on like yellow, and then you blend it out and it's fine. It did feel quite like heavy and thick on my face. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but then again, I'm definitely going to keep it, because when I have like dry skin, or you know, if you get like a rash or you've just got a bit of problematic skin, I could just imagine like me putting this on and it just feeling amazing and like really nice and soothing, and just giving it like loads and loads of moisture. But yeah, when I woke up in the morning after using this, my skin did feel nice. Not like particularly nicer than usual that I can remember actually, but yeah, it's not something that I would wear overnight often or a lot, but I'm definitely going to keep it because I feel like it could come in handy. If you have dry skin, then you would probably really like this actually. So yeah, that is my Look Incredible Deluxe box. I'm just checking the time. Okay, I've got 11 minutes before I need to leave. And then let's look at my Birchbox. So it was the Frozen 2 theming, which had nothing Frozen 2 or Disney related or ice related or anything in it at all, but the Look Incredible Deluxe one did. First thing is the Incredible Flower Power face mask, which I actually kept so that I could show you it. That is what the mask looks like. It looks very, very pretty actually, doesn't it? This is a hydrating sheet mask for dry or dehydrated skin, and you put it on for, I think it was 15 minutes. When I first opened this, some of the products like squirted out, and the mask was literally drenched in product, which I really appreciated. As a mask, the material is quite thick, and I did find it, I felt like it fit on my face quite nicely, but I had to keep pushing it down in certain areas of my face, because like on certain areas it would like just come away and stop touching, so then I had to just keep pushing it down. Whereas some other sheet masks have been thinner and more flexible on my face, or some have been thicker but more of like a thick like gel, or you know, like the alien toys you used to have that came in the egg, like slimy but solid consistency, so then they kind of fit on the face nice. Whereas yeah, I had to keep pressing it, which was annoying. It didn't feel, actually, when I had it on, it didn't feel necessarily soothing or hydrating or anything like that. But when I took it off, my face was like covered in serum, and my face looked wet, like it had droplets all over it. And I couldn't tell whether I had glitter on my face or my face was just really wet, but it was just really, really wet. So I kind of rubbed all the serum in and let it sink in. When I took the mask off was when it actually felt nice and like cooling and hydrating. But once the serum kind of sunk in, my skin didn't feel any different when it was dry as it normally does when it's dry. But that doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. Maybe my skin just needed all that moisture and so like sucked it all in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would buy it again, but that's just me. What else have we got? The lip liner, I really like the colour of this. It's got like a purpley tone, like a cool tone purple to it, which seems to be quite popular at the moment, and I really like this as a colour all over my lips. I love it, with a little clear gloss on as well. It's beautiful. The lipstick is a bit more of a, I think it's actually called prune, isn't it? Yeah, a bit more of a pruny colour, and it's like satin, and when I first put it on it reminded me of my nan and the kind of lipsticks my nan wears, because she wears quite like satin and cream sheen purpley colours and rosy colours, and it just reminded me of my nan. But as it kind of, I don't know, after like 30 minutes or so, maybe it was kind of after it wore off my lips a little bit, it did look a lot better. And yeah, it just reminded me of my nan. My nan loves the lipstick. It is a nice colour though. I think maybe I would blot it next time I wear it. But yeah, so I like the lip liner and the lipstick. I tried the exfoliating shower gel, and I quite liked it. It wasn't... the smell of it was a bit weird. It did smell like citrus and like orangey, but it also smelled like something else. And I remember in the shower thinking, this smells like blank, and now I can't remember what blank is. It smelled like a bit orangey, but also smelled like... oh, I really can't remember, and that's so annoying, but I've got some left, and if I can think of it, I will write it down here. But yeah, it didn't smell really strongly of citrus and orange, which is kind of what I was expecting. It didn't lather up that much. But I did really like the feel of the exfoliating beads. Even though they were small and the consistency of the whole thing was quite thin, the beads were really scrubby, and that's what I like. So yeah, I don't know whether I necessarily buy this again, because I'm quite happy to use a separate scrub that's thick and scrubby and then a shower gel, but I'm happy to finish it. So yeah. And then we also have the blow dry lotion by No. 4, which I have decided I'm going to put in my Christmassy giveaway, because someone commented saying, actually, I think people would appreciate it in your giveaway, so that's what I'm going to do. I decided that actually I'm not the best person to try it, so what's the point in trying it once, not liking it, or just like not using it again when I can give it to someone who would probably use it more. So yeah, they are all the products I got inside my Birchbox and my Look Incredible Deluxe box for the month of November. Oh my goodness, next it's going to be December and I'm so excited. My favourite thing overall would probably be, it's probably going to seem quite boring actually, but I'm going to say it's the Anna lip gloss. I just think it was really, really nice, and yeah, I really liked it. And my worst thing would have to be... I don't know, because I want to say the blow dry lotion just because I wouldn't use it, but then I could say the same for the eyeliner, couldn't I? Out of things that I tried, I'm going to say my worst product was, well, the product I liked the least has probably been the Declior or the mascara. I use the mascara still every day though, and I'm fine with still using it. So, but then this isn't necessarily bad. I don't know. You know what? I don't have a worse product. I could say the face mask. I could say the Declior thing, but the night balm, but it's still good. So maybe I will say the mascara because, yeah, the night balm's meant to be super hydrating and stuff, and so for what it needs to do, it's good at what it needs to do. The mascara just isn't the best consistency, and so I'm going to say the mascara is the worst thing, even though I actually have been using this every single day. But yeah, it's not the best. Yeah. Have you got any of the same boxes as me and got the same products and tried them? Do you have the same opinions as me? Or do you have slightly different opinions? I would love to know. Please leave some comments down below and let's have a chat about everything. I feel like I've really rushed this and I'm really sorry if it seems really rushed. What time is it? I've got 3 minutes till I need to leave, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to. And I will see you in a few days in my next video. Bye!